No one could really have been prepared for the state bar. What I knew about it was that it was for many years, a troubled organization. I had a little bit of a sense, and certainly I had a clear indication from the trustees that they wanted a change in approach. I think we've got issues of structure, we have issues of conduct, we have issues of performance. All of this ties into the need to create greater visibility, accountability, transparency of the organization. The thing that was most disturbing was the structure, the fact that there was no discipline in the way in which money was spent, an inattention, a confusion of mission, really. What we tried to do was to change that. That laid the groundwork for really beginning to focus all of our energies on making the regulatory system function as well as it could. The question we need to ask is, what are the reforms that are necessary to make this a world-class regulatory agency? Some of them are in place, not all. Now, I've said as background, the structure, the performance, the conduct were all problematic. We dealt with one of the structure problems by separating out the regulatory and the membership functions.
The state bar was going to be focusing on being the regulator, protecting the public and ensuring that individuals who practice law in this state were licensed, and if they were doing bad things, then their license would be taken away. The California Lawyers Association was born out of that by taking all of the sections that was with the state bar and creating a new association that would focus on bar association related activities like MCLEs and building up network communities and networking events, helping lawyers become better lawyers, while the state bar would focus on its regulatory duties. The California Lawyers Association focuses on helping attorneys be better attorneys, so ultimately serving the community a lot better.
We managed to split them, I think, successfully. So that was certainly one reform. Related to that was the financial matter, and that was that we began to impose not two, but one set of accounting rules and requirements. A third thing that has happened more recently was to make the ethical rules that deal with conflicts much more aggressive and much more effectively enforced. Any organization like the State Bar doesn't change in a heartbeat. It's now almost 100 years old. Changing culture is among the hardest things we do. It's one thing to change the rules, it's quite another to change hearts and minds or culture.
We want to make sure that we not only have attorneys who understand their ethical responsibility, but who also are educated and skilled at ensuring that they have the tools that they need to represent their clients and represent the public. While the State Bar is focused on protecting the public, our focus is on making sure attorneys have the skills and resources that they need to serve their clients. So by working together, I think that we have opportunities to make sure that we're not only serving the legal community, but as a byproduct of that, we're actually protecting the public together. We have the opportunity to do more together in the future, and I think the way that we handled the split actually shows that. We still have a relationship with the State Bar. The State Bar is supportive of the California Lawyers Association and wants to see it thrive and even do better beyond its current circumstances. And because of that partnership, I think that's what helps us continue to grow and continues to help us serve the legal community within the state of California. We're still individually working through some things, but we're working to come together so that collectively we can actually achieve the greatness that we aspire to be.